Have you ever experienced homelessness before?
Yes.
How old were you?
I was 17.
Okay, and what happened to end up in the situation where you were experiencing homelessness?
I just had a really bad situation at home and decided myself I didn't want to live there anymore.
And when you decided to leave, what did you do?
Kind of just went from, it was kind of like couch hopping from friends to friends, mostly. And there'd be some times where I wouldn't really have anywhere to go, so I'd stay up all night and just kind of walking around.
When you would stay up all night just kind of walking around, where would you like walk around?
Mostly in the neighborhoods where I knew where things were. Sometimes, like McDonald's is 24 hours, some of them at least, and then Walmart is, and so go to the 24-hour places. And then sometimes they'll give out like free food, or if they're throwing stuff away, like Walmart has like their delis, they throw away a bunch of food at the end of the night, and if you're lucky enough you can get there and like get their free food.
What was the hardest part about couch surfing and walking around for 24 hours at a time?
Probably the feeling of like being alone.
Are you in contact with your parents now?
I'm not in contact with my father, but I somewhat am in contact with my mother. I don't really talk to her much.
What would you have liked to have known when you first left your parents' house that you know now?
That there are programs like this one, that like I should have just done more research rather than just kind of telling myself, oh, I don't need it, or I can do it by myself, or things are just going to be fine and I'll figure it out. It was, I was put into the homeless shelter by Judge Payton, so that was kind of like, if you run away again, you're going to jail. And I didn't want to stay at home, and he told me that was my only option, is if I went to the homeless shelter. So
so court sent you here. How did you end up in court?
Truancy. And when I say truancy, it's not me skipping school, it's just apparently I didn't know that when you could be like 3 lates equal 1 absence. I had no idea. So I just kept getting lates and lates and lates, and it was supposed to be my first period, and it just added up, and I eventually got truancy court.
How did Judge Payne end up sending you to City House?
Because we did counseling, I did counseling, and then they tried to send my mom to counseling, and I think they realized something's not really right here because of what I would say or how they'd ask me questions and how I'd answer them, so they kind of just looked into it more, and I was like, well, I don't really want to be at home at all. I was introduced into City House by my friend's house because they told me once I turn 18 I have to leave the shelter because they can't keep me any longer, and they actually kept me about a month after they were supposed to let me go, but I didn't want to go home, so they kept me until I turned 18. I don't know, shelters are different because they're not exactly like a positive environment that you should be in. You can't go outside past certain hours, you can't eat after certain hours, you can't do this after certain hours, you have to do your chore at a certain time, you only have laundry days this day, you have to wash your bedding now. Like it's kind of like jail.
Do you feel like they should be a positive environment?
They should be more positive, definitely, but I don't think you can really change how a teen thinks because of how we think we're always right, and I want to get my way whenever I want, why can't I eat right now? Like, because I had that concern too when I was there. I was like, well, why can't I eat right now? Like, I'm hungry, I need a snack. And it's like, well, too bad, you have to wait till tomorrow whenever the kitchen opens up again.
How do you feel about City House? How do you like it?
I like City House a lot. I mean, they give a lot of opportunities and like chances to grow and expand and learn new things, and they're always willing to help you with a lot. Since the housing gives me a lot more stability, and of course it's only for about, a year and a half, or supposed to be for every resident. So I've already used up half of my year. I want to learn, I want to grow, I want to see things, I want to meet new people, have more experiences.